Welcome to Sacrilegious Discourse.
I'm husband.
And I'm wife.
Together, we're reading the Bible for the very first time.
We grew up without religion and wanted to know what all the fuss was about.
Well, what have we learned so far?
That God is a dick, and apparently some people believe in talking donkeys?
We're not trying to pass ourselves off as experts.
Nope, we're just reading the Bible for the first time and giving our first take reaction.
If you'd like to join us in this venture, you might consider starting at episode 1.
Otherwise, jump in wherever you like.
All right, let's go read the Bible.
Yeah, let's get to it.
Hey wife, did you know that Anchor is sponsoring our show?
Really? Don't we use Anchor to distribute our podcast on Spotify and Apple Podcasts?
Yeah, and we are on just about every other platform available as well, thanks to them.
Why do we use Anchor as our podcasting service?
Well, they make editing and distributing our show a breeze.
What if one of our listeners wants to start their own podcast?
Then they should head over to anchor.fm or download the app to get started.
Awesome! You guys should go do that right now! Husband!
Wife!
Do you remember what happened yesterday?
I remembered you don't want to be the messenger for David when it comes to killing things and people and stuff.
mean, you don't want to be the messenger if you are the message.
Right.
Right?
Well, I mean, if you're the message, you're the guy that's got his head cut off.
No.
But if you're the messenger...
Okay, that's fair. But I mean, the message...
You'll have your head cut off.
The message could be, I cut somebody's head off.
Right.
Not that somebody's head was cut off.
Sure. But once you have that message and you tell it to him, you then also will have your head cut off.
Right. That is true.
So, I mean,
yeah,
don't do that.
Don't be an Amalekite that chops off somebody's head or a rando that chops off somebody's head on behalf of David.
Very bad idea.
Very bad, because he's got some weird honor code thing going on, and he'll do it his damn self.
Exactly.
He does not want your help, thank you, goodbye.
Right.
He'll kill you.
Yeah. Oh, and didn't some kid get dropped on his head or something?
Yeah, some kid got dropped and crippled.
Yeah, that.
And that happened in, parentheses voice.
Right.
So...
Okay, so that was 2 Samuel chapter, which one?
That was chapter 4, and today we're doing 2 Samuel chapter 5.
All right, let's go read this shit.
Okie dokie. Okay, 2 Samuel chapter 5.
All right.
David made king over Israel.
Oh, he's actually going to be made, again.
Damn. Right.
Again.
Over all of Israel.
Okay, all right, fair enough.
Yeah.
But it doesn't say all, it just says made king over Israel.
Okay, but we understand that to mean all of Israel, because he's already king of Judah.
Made king so many fucking times, he's got to be like, again, really? We got to do this again?
Okay, but it's just that right now he's only king of Judah. The other people haven't accepted him up until apparently right now.
I mean, hypothetically, we're just reading the titles here.
Yeah, I mean, just the headlines.
We don't know.
Okay, ready?
Yeah, maybe it's just Judah and Benjamin.
That is true. How many? Get made king again after that. How many tribes before they are Israel and the other tribes of Israel aren't?
I don't know. Dan's probably going to hold out till last. So
I don't know. Let's see. Then all the tribes of Israel went to David at Hebron and told him, "We are your own flesh and blood. In the past, when Saul was our king, you were the one who really led the forces of Israel. And the Lord told you, you will be the shepherd of my people Israel. You will be Israel's leader."
Because, let's be fair. David killed the tens of thousands and Saul only killed the thousands.
Exactly.
So,
Exactly. So, they continued speaking to him. So there at Hebron, King David made a covenant before the Lord with all the elders of Israel. Oh, wait. No, never mind. That was not them continuing to speak.
Oh, okay.
I think.
What did they...
No, it's really hard because they have all these quotation marks, and I'm like, wait, where does that quotation mark end?
Right.
Okay, no. So they're done speaking to him.
They're done.
Okay?
Done. Yeah.
Now we're the narrator again.
Now, okay. Narration.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry. So there at Hebron, King David made a covenant before the Lord with all the elders of Israel, and they anointed him king of Israel.
Okay.
David was 30 years old when he began to reign.
Yeah, that's pretty... I guess back then that was still kind of old.
Right.
But 30, damn, that seems young now. Finally,
right?
yeah.
And he had reigned 40 years in all.
Wait. Wait, what?
Oh, I'm sorry. And he reigned, not he had reigned.
Like, he's only 30. Yeah. What the fuck happened there? That's weird.
I don't know why I added a word. Oh, because I was reading a line ahead, and that has a had in it. And whatever.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Sure, I have problems.
Sure. No, it didn't work in my head.
Nope. He's 30, and then he reigned for 40.
I almost got my calculator out, but I was like, wait, that's easy.
That's a negative 10.
That doesn't work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, okay. He had reigned over Judah from Hebron for 7 years and 6 months. And from Jerusalem, he reigned over all Israel and Judah for 33 years.
Wow.
Okay?
Yeah.
So, next section. David captures Zion.
Oh.
What's it? Okay, I've heard of...
Zion is like what synonymous with Israel.
Well, I've heard the name Zion, but I don't know what it means.
I'm assuming that it's like, so Zion kind of means like, I think it's kind of like their home. I'd have to do more research, but like, I'm assuming that it's, they like David a lot. So like, I'm assuming that they're going to capture this like final piece of the puzzle or something. Okay,
so I think maybe for our Q&A tomorrow, I should look up Zion and do a little bit about that, because I don't know anything about it.
Right, I don't really either.
And it's a word we still use today, and I don't know what it means.
Yeah, no, I agree completely, because to me, Zion essentially is interchangeable with Israel.
Is it?
In my mind.
Okay.
I don't know that that's true. I'm just saying, in my mind, Zion is interchangeable with Israel, but that's probably way off the mark.
So it could just be something Israel-ish.
Yeah, right, sure.
Okay, so I'm gonna do at least what is Zion in our Q&A,
for sure.
I have no fucking idea.
That might be the whole fucking thing, because that's probably a big subject.
Right. Okay, so David captures Zion. Ready?
Yeah.
David then led his men to Jerusalem to fight against the Jebusites.
Okay.
The original inhabitants of the land who were living there. The Jebusites taunted David, saying, "You'll never get in here. Even the blind and lame could keep you out."
I shall taunt you a second time.
Why are you laughing? What is that from?
Monty Python and the Holy Grail.
You couldn't remember. You were like...
I need to watch that movie because it's funny as hell.
I guess it's about time. We should wait till...
When you said taunt, I'm just imagining the French guy like going like, with his hands on his head, going, and like, so, yeah.
So they're like making fun.
Yeah.
For the Jebusites thought they were safe. They thought wrong.
Why would anybody think that?
Stupid.
Yeah.
Stupid. It's like, hi, have you read a newspaper? No.
Did you read the Bible, for God's sakes?
Don't you know about David?
Right.
His
and
shit don't stink.
Yeah. Damn.
But David captured the fortress of Zion, which is now called the City of David.
Oh.
Is it? Is it now called that?
I mean, he probably decided that. He's like,
probably.
It's David now.
I mean, this is David Town.
Right.
Oh, if we had a city named after us, it would be Husband Town and Wifeville. Population 2. On the day of the attack, David said to his troops, "I hate those lame and blind Jebusites," in quotes, because they had said even a lame and blind man could, whatever, beat you.
Yeah.
And so he's like, "I hate those, quote, lame and, quote, blind Jebusites.
Yeah.
Whoever attacks them should strike by going into the city through the water tunnel." That is the origin of the saying. Ready?
Okay.
"The blind and the lame may not enter the house." You know that old saying, right?
Yeah, I don't.
Is even Saul a prophet now?
Right, yeah. Well, there was something else, too. There was something about what the hell was it? It was, I even made a t-shirt for it, I think. I'll have to look it up, because I can't remember what it was now.
All right, well.
But, yeah, they like to throw out these, remember that saying? And it's
that old saying.
Yeah, no, nobody does.
I'm going to make a list of all the old sayings. I'm going to go back and listen to all of our old episodes, and I'm going to take notes.
Yeah.
Okay?
You can probably just do like a word search for the Bible and like look up, remember the saying or whatever, and then just find everything that says after that.
That could be.
Yeah.
That could be. So David made the fortress his home, and he called it the City of David. He extended the city, starting at the supporting terraces and working inward. Okay.
How do you extend a city if you work inward?
I don't know.
That's weird, right?
Yeah.
How
does that?
Yeah, I mean, if you work out, that would extend, right?
Yeah.
But doesn't extend anything.
Working inward is opposite extending.
Right, yeah.
It's imploding. And David became more and more powerful because the Lord God of heaven's armies was with him.
Okay.
Okay, next section.
Or he was just a really good military leader.
That's my thinking.
That's a hypothesis I'm going to throw out there.
Yeah, I'm with you on that.
Yeah.
Next section.
Okay.
Hiram's recognition of David. Then King Hiram of Tyre, Tyre, how would you say that? Tyre, sent messengers to David along with cedar timber and carpenters and stonemasons, and they built David a palace.
Wow.
A motherfucking palace.
Dude's probably going to kill him for it or something.
And David realized that the Lord had confirmed him as king over Israel and had blessed his kingdom for the sake of his people Israel. Nobody ever builds me a fortress, palace.
I'll work on that tomorrow.
You will not.
No, I won't.
You're going to work tomorrow.
I know. I'm not doing that. I'm not building you a palace.
I'm going to the movie tomorrow.
I'm sorry.
Okay, off topic, totally.
Yeah.
Me and my sister are going to a movie. Guess what we're going to go watch?
A movie.
No shit. We're going to go see the Baz Luhrmann Elvis movie.
You suck.
Why do I suck? Baz Luhrmann
I specifically told you I wanted to see that.
Okay, but this particular creator... my sister and I have loved since Moulin Rouge, and he won us over with his weird music stuff. And no, you don't understand.
But does your sister have an Elvis record?
No, this is not about
Who has
Elvis.
An Elvis record? I have an Elvis record.
This is not about Elvis. You do.
It's called Elvis.
Okay, but it's about why we're going is not about Elvis.
But the movie is about Elvis.
I hear
and
you.
And who amongst the three of us has an Elvis record? But me.
Okay, but who loves Baz Luhrmann? Me and my sister.
I'm just saying.
Well, we're going to see it without you.
Well, you suck.
I mean, I do. But I want to go see Top Gun Maverick with you.
Yeah, I want to see that as well, but
Okay, well, we can't go see all the fucking movies.
Why?
What do you mean? Who's rich? Are you rich? Are you holding out on me?
No, I'm
we
not.
Can't go see all the movies.
Oh, okay.
So, I'm going to go see the one with my sister, and I'm going to see the other with you. Okay?
Okay.
Oh my God, stop. Okay, anyway, next section.
Yeah.
David's children born at Jerusalem.
Okay.
After moving from Hebron to Jerusalem, David married more concubines and wives.
Christ.
And they had more sons and daughters.
More meaning how many exactly?
I'm about to name them. Ready?
Okay, yeah.
These are the names of David's sons who were born in Jerusalem.
Okay.
Shammua, Shobab, Nathan, Solomon, Ibhar, Elishua, Nepheg, Japhia, Elishama, Eliada, and Eliphalet.
Okay.
That's his sons, and they don't name his daughters because, fuck girl.
Yeah, right.
Fuck girls.
Yeah.
Girls don't count.
Right.
If you have a vagina, you're trash.
I mean, that's what the Bible thinks.
And that's what the Supreme Court thinks, too.
Obviously.
Yeah. We are not people, la la la. You know what? If I'm not a person, I guess that means I'm not accountable for my behavior, and I could just go, I don't know.
Not pay taxes.
Set fire to things.
You don't have to pay I think you should just not pay taxes.
I'm gonna. You know what? I'm gonna be like, how much of a person do you have to be? Like, I can't. You can't have it both ways. If I'm not a person, I have no responsibility.
Right.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Okay. David defeats the Philistines. Okay? Again. Some more. Okay. When the Philistines heard that David had been anointed king of Israel, they mobilized all their forces to capture him.
Okay.
Makes sense?
I mean,
sure.
I guess.
But David was told they were coming, so he went into the stronghold.
Yeah, I mean...
Some messenger came along and told him, but ran away very quickly so as not to get killed.
I hear what you do to messengers, dude.
That is foolishness.
Right.
The Philistines arrived and spread out across the valley of Rephaim. So David asked the Lord, "Hey, should I go out to fight the Philistines? Will you hand them over to me?" The Lord replied to David, "Yeah, go ahead. I will certainly hand them over to you."
Oh, wow.
Cool.
Easy peasy.
Lordy Doodle was in a good mood that day, I can tell you.
Just go get him.
So David went to Baal Perazim. Perazim, and defeated the Philistines there.
I mean, God said he would.
The Lord did it, David exclaimed. He burst through my enemies like a raging flood. Amazing.
I feel like the guys that fought the war might take issue with this being attributed to a god.
Especially the ones who died or got maimed.
I saw my friend just get his fucking head chopped off.
Yeah.
And you're attributing the victory to God? Fuck you, man.
Fuck you. Hard.
Yeah.
So he named that place Baal Perazim, which means the Lord who bursts through. Burst! Like a starburst.
Yeah.
Let your mouth explode
I'm
with
imagining like the Kool-Aid
flavor.
guy.
Oh, yeah. Skittles, taste the rainbow. No, that's the wrong one. But, whatever. The Philistines had abandoned their idols there, so David and his men confiscated them.
Confiscated them? Or
confiscated them.
Why would they confiscate them?
I don't know.
That's odd.
I hope that they broke and burned them.
Right, because confiscating them does not
I would have expected...
destroying them.
Yeah, I thought that they would say that they destroyed them.
Right, because they're not supposed to have them.
Right.
But confiscating them means they have them. In my book.
That's what I would think.
So.
But after a while, the Philistines returned and again spread out across the valley of Rephaim.
So they didn't destroy them all that good.
No, they did not.
Just kind of destroyed them a little bit.
Are you talking about the Philistines or the idols?
No, the Philistines.
Yeah, they didn't trash them completely.
Right.
And again, David asked the Lord what to do. Do not attack them straight on, the Lord replied. Instead, circle around behind and attack them near the poplar trees.
Yeah, those poplar trees, that's a good place to attack.
Yeah. Circling around behind. Nobody's ever done that before.
No. Brand new military, tactics here.
Every single time.
Why would anybody suspect sneaking up from behind?
Every single time.
How would... They totally will not notice you all leaving your camp and coming up behind. I mean, they won't notice that.
No, never.
No one's watching you do that.
When you hear a sound like marching feet in the tops of the poplar trees, be on the alert. That will be the signal that the Lord is moving ahead of you to strike down the Philistine army.
Why do they even have to go if he's going to strike them down for him?
Yeah, just get them for me.
You go over to the fucking poplar trees and we'll just walk in and take the place after you're done.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
I like it.
Why do we got to go march over there and risk our lives?
You're going to do it anyways.
Right?
So David did what the Lord commanded. Of course he did.
Yeah,
because he's a little boot-licking ass kisser.
Yeah.
And he struck down the Philistines all the way from Gibeon to Gezer, the end.
He struck down the Philistines, not God.
He did.
He did.
He did.
It wasn't those fucking feet tromping ahead of them, whatever that sound was.
It wasn't God. It wasn't the feet.
David struck them down.
But it also wasn't his soldiers.
Right,
it was only him. Just David.
David and his fucking sling.
Yeah. I forgot about that thing.
Yeah.
And his giant sword.
Right, yeah.
Okay, that's it. That was the end.
All right, well, great. Okay. David's killing people. Awesome. Okay. Whatever.
This felt a bit anticlimactic.
It did. I mean, David was already made king at some point. David's been killing people on and off, so whatever.
David is king again some more. And David kills people again some more.
Surprise, surprise. He asks God what to do, and God says, go kill him, and then they kill him.
Because murder's great.
I mean, are you shocked? I'm not shocked.
No. It's boring at this point.
It's kind of the same old shit.
Yep.
I'm like, yeah, okay, we get it.
You know what? I'm tired of David, to be quite honest.
I am a little bit, too, because it's just a boring story. I mean, it's a repetitive story. It's like the same fucking thing.
And then David was made king, and he killed people. And then David was made king, and he killed people.
Does God still like David? Oh, man, I was worried there for a minute.
David and God are tight.
Right.
They're always in love together.
All right, well, let's go find out how much in love they are tomorrow, and we'll finish up today. So tomorrow we will be reading... Or no, wait.
No, tomorrow is Q&A.
You said that earlier, and I totally, missed it.
I know. And then... Okay, so tomorrow's Saturday, Q&A, and then Sunday is our weekly replay.
Right.
And then on Monday, we'll be back for 2 Samuel chapter 6.
Awesome. All right. Well, we'll see you guys tomorrow for the Q&A then.
Bye.
Hey, wife, I guess that's the end?
But husband, that's just sad.
It doesn't have to be. We are on lots of social media platforms like Twitter. Our handle there is sacrilegious_D.
For D's nuts.
Oh my God. Stop doing that. Anyway, we're also on Facebook, Instagram, and Pinterest. There's a link to all of our social media sites at our website.
Ooh, we have a website?
Yeah, it's sacrilegiousdiscourse.com, where you can also find a link to our merch shop.
We have a merch shop?
Yep. We have podcast-themed clothing, mugs, notebooks, and more, as well as an atheist and science-themed products.
Wow, our fans should really go check that out right now.
Definitely. They can get in touch with us by sending an email to sacrilegiousdiscourse@gmail.com. But before they do that, we could really use some help.
Oh yeah? With what?
Well, it's not free running the podcast, and we need some financial support in order to get better equipment, which will free up time so we can concentrate on our podcast and our fans.
Okay, so what should they do?
Head over to patreon.com/sacrilegiousdiscourse and sign up as a contributor on our podcast. Supporters there receive additional bi-weekly episodes that we record just for our Patreon members for as little as $2 a month.
Also, we'd really appreciate it if you would like and subscribe on whatever platform you're using.
And Apple Podcast reviews help us out tremendously.
Like and subscribe. Leave an Apple review. Join us on Twitter. Support us on Patreon. That's a lot of instructions. Don't forget to say thanks.
Thanks.
Okay, bye.